Doesn't seem like a place you find good men!
We're not looking for good men. We're looking for mercenaries. We have no hope of taking the fortress without them.
If we make it far enough to hire them, with those things out there...
These bones! This place has swallowed things larger than us! And those spies! They'll kill us all!
Run! Get off the sand!
Hit off!
Keep calm! Keep moving!
Where?
Anywhere that isn't sand!
Ah! I was hoping it wasn't a corpse I was dragging home. Be a bit weird, that, eh?
My men... what happened?
I'm sorry, lad. They weren't as lucky as you.
Thank you for saving me.
Oh, don't thank me. Thank this. That little darling's a bit twitchy, but she should get you up to my camp, no trouble. I've got a newer one myself. Worked out all the hitches.
Hitches?
Word of advice about the climb. If you don't like heights, don't look down. And if you don't like dwarf asses, don't look up.
This device! You built it?
You don't need to flatter me, lad. I already snatched you from the nasties. No, what you got there's Numenorians. Loads of their contrivances scattered around from way back.
Very useful.
Trick is grabbing it without the worms grabbing you. I found a few promising sites, got them all sketched out. You bring what you find back to me, I'll tinker till it does what it used to. Or does something, anyway. Then you can field test it. Make sure it's safe. Sound good?
More than fair.
Not the most convenient spot if you're moving in furniture. But on the plus side, worms don't like heights.
So, what are you doing so far from Gondor?
Looking for the Vanishing Sons. They're a mercenary company.
Yes, I hired a few of them to look for Numenorian bits. Now I owe their leader a few... mercenaries. I've got just the thing to get you to where they are. Just don't tell them where I am.
What do I do?
Just run off the edge of the cliff.
Run off the edge of the cliff.
And here, these are the places to poke around for more Numenorian goodies. Go on then. I've used this thing myself. Not a bump or a scratch.
See, laddie! Nothing to it! Now, whatever you do, don't... Oh, you'll figure it out.
Figure what out? Right. Getting the hang of it.
Wait! What was that? Look! Mad Phil! Bleed
Just have to not think about it, is all. All right, this is... Whoa!
Telling you, Helich has those scorpions in his rig. I know. What's the difference between a Northman and a Gondor?
My name is Baranor. I'm second captain of the Gondorian Guard at Minas Ithil.
Minas Ithil has fallen some time ago, I believe.
I am seeking soldiers.
Well, it's difficult to be a captain without them. Lucky for you, I've got the finest warriors in all of Middle-earth! Do you carry coin of any kind?
Some.
Some. You're going to need a lot more than some. What are your plans for them, eh? I assume you're not planning to retake Minas Ithil.
I'm planning to take Shindrum.
The fortress? No. That sounds like the work for heroes. All I can offer you are mercenaries. Look, why don't you come back when you have some more money? Or sense? Warad?
How do you know that name?
You haven't changed! I remember a boy of 7. Small for his age, so he had a lot to prove. And one day he decided that he was going to explore the caves of Umbar, but he got himself into a little bit of trouble. Lucky for him, he had a brother. A beautiful, courageous older brother who was sent to look for him. And by the time that champion reached him, he was moments away from being devoured by Caragors.
Caragor? Jagai?
No, little brother. I am Surka now. Surka, the unkillable. Surka, the insufferable. Surka, the survivor. But I still bear some scars from my former life.
How did you come to be here, among these Easterlings?
Same old story. A village is raided, homes are looted, mothers and fathers are slaughtered, screaming tears.
Orcs?
Mercenaries.
How is it?
I should be thankful though, of course, eh? Not every boy gets the chance to be raised among such a merry band of killers and thieves!
But you lead them.
Yeah, only until I get a knife in my back. And believe me, that is how all leaders end up. But enough history. Blood only goes so far. You and I, we have business to transact.
There's a devil in the kitchen.
Tell me, brother, what do you see?
Orcs, wagons, more orcs.
Do you know what I see? Coin, fortune, and enough danger to make it fun.
It seems you have better eyes than I do.
It looks too, but who's keeping track?
I suppose this coin you speak of is in those wagons, those surrounded by guards.
Soon to be dead guards. No survivors. The Overlord can't know that this is us. After all, he is paying us to keep these deliveries safe.
You're working for the orcs?
Look, in this line of work, I can't choose where my coin comes from. Besides, if you're thinking about taking over that fortress, you're going to need my men. And if you need men, you need coin. Help me, brother. I'll give you a family discount.
How generous.
Keep an eye out for wereworms. They're drawn to grog.
I'll be the most powerful Uruk of all time. I'm done with these convoys. All the bloody sand, the heat, the accursed werewolves. Not enough good God take the time to relish battle. Death!
Death looks good on you.
This coin is from Minecito.
I don't know why we ever hired mercenaries to take care of the bandits.
Overlord's got no self-respect, that's why.
I like gold and prog as much as the next marauder, but I like to kill too.
I've been in more battles than I can count.
Your case could be too. The grog! Get to the grog!
Now he's bleeding a bit.
More of the same. More loot from the city. All their supplies come through this canyon.
Energy sap. Ready to kill? And time to make some coin.
Can't believe I get paid for this!
This is all Gondorian coin.
And now, it's Easterling coin. Let's get these wagons back to the Oasis. Today, we get paid.
These caravans have to stop.
You and your boys need to get all this grog cleaned up before any wereworms show up. And don't spill any more, or you'll bring the Rumbler here.
The Rumbler? Sounds like just what I need. It's time to spill some grog. Another barrel of grog down.
What have you done?
Cut off the enemy's supply line.
That was also my supply line! I need to keep the coin flowing. Do you see those men back there? Those are not soldiers. Their loyalty is bought, and when they stop getting paid, their blades are no longer under my control.
These are marauder orcs. When we take their fortress, you'll get half their fortune, and I'll use the other half to pay you and your men for whatever comes next.
All right. You know, coin is one thing. That fortress is another. Oh, I hope you've got a great plan. If you're serious about taking this fort, and getting me my coin, we'll need to find out what we're up against. And we'll need to be discreet.
I wouldn't want to ruin your reputation among the orcs.
You all heard about the werewolf attack on the continent. And yes, we're running low on rock. But things are going to change. Gold has made us lazy.
So with Mog dead, that makes Giboop the new war chief. Or is it all Farouk? How am I supposed to keep this straight?
Till we're clear of the cake.
No need to trouble yourself anymore, orc.
Not ruin it. Lift lad do.
Nicely done, little brother. Very discreet.
This Overlord chose his war chiefs well.
He's called Takra, the Sand Spider. Encourages competition with it.
Now, folks, I need to take a piss. No one go anywhere! Got a lot more to cover. Keep an eye on each other for me.
Does like to specify. Last time he went on till 3 in the morning. Each hour drunker than the last. Was our time he was raving about the mystical...
How do you work with these beasts?
Well, they're not much different from mercenaries. They like to drink, to sing, and to kill.
Deal with you, badness. That's what we pay 'em for, isn't it? It's the only way to
You lived a hard life, Jagai.
But I survived, didn't I? I lived long enough to meet you again. That's better than most.
It's fought for the Dark Law. See, I can spot a spy as quick as...
How have you survived among the Easterlings?
By letting Jagai die. By becoming Serka. Jagai was weak, afraid. He could be hurt, killed. Serka cannot.
Sharper I get, well. Yeah, well. Put it to try, you know. Mischief! With the dark
We'll have to take this fortress before I run out of coin. Mercenaries are loyal only as long as you can pay them.
They'll get their money.
to my coin! Trying to take what I feel! That's not going to happen! Did you hear that? Not as long as I'm in charge! They see with the marauder! What you see is what you get! They come from nowhere! We are brothers. Be proud! Because we are marauders! You know what that is? A marauder is a dog who didn't spend 3 days drinking. Someone movie told here. Fight and win impossible battle. And spend the rest of the week camping and dying. You may smell something. What's that? Can you hear me? I'm drunk as
almost done. But I'm not leaving here empty-handed. I think I saw some gold back there. Finish up so we can leave.
Calling me out! I'll get a load on the dunes. And find Scrimp's blades. He was telling the same story. Get on your back! I don't like the sound of that. But I deserve it. Yeah. You'll be fuddled. I'm good. Translator! Said it before and I'll say it again. Has it been the same since then? Bloody...
You talk too much.
My arm! Get him! Get him!
I think that made him angry. Maybe a good time to leave.
Get him! Up there! He's up there! The Overlord may be a drunk, but he's my drunk! Overlord! Your kind will pay, Easterling! You look like you're a long way from home. You can stay if you want. We got a nice trough out back for your kind.
Come now. Let's make this a fight to remember.
You let me climb? I got this. That is grass! Away from that one!
He's a feisty one.
You can't take us all!
I think it's time we left, little brother. Or do you want to try and get us killed again?
Time to leave.
We're losing them! They're getting away!
Now we know what we're dealing with.
I've seen two kinds of mercenary, brother. One of them fights for gold, and the other seeks death in whatever way he can find it. I'm starting to think you're the second kind.
Welcome, sir. Would you like to hire more of my mercenaries?
Where is Circa?
I am Zoja, and the Vanishing Sons have chosen a new leader. Prices may have gone up since
Where is my brother?
Your brother! You see, I had a brother once. His name was Circa. And then a stranger came, and he started to forget who his family was, his real family. Men who followed him bled with him. He started to think he could work against us, against our patrons. No need for that. I gave him to a very fine fellow by the name of Ujak. He runs a fight pit called the Circus. Very entertaining. All sorts of warriors and beasts. You wouldn't think a man could get torn apart in so many ways.
I will be back.
Make sure you bring plenty of coin!
There'll be no more family discounts around here, my friend!
Welcome to the circus! A cornucopia, blood and pain. This is where flesh eats flesh, and where today, you are the main attraction.
You're quite the showman. I'll enjoy killing you.
It seems the show has already begun. I have to get down there.
The circus is a cornucopia! It seems we have a special attraction in our Festival of Blood. Truly, the circus does not disappoint.
Your command! That's what you pay me for!
That must have hurt!
Oh, we're not done yet. Let me amaze you.
We should let these beasts join in the fun.
I hate to say this, but I think I agree. Let's get out of here.
Oh no, we're just getting started.
Flesh eats flesh!
I brought freedom for all! Run wild! Run free!
Make merry with your captain.
It's a rampage!
Many come to join our circus, but none last long. Death by blade, or fang, or bone. We all bleed together. I'm going to win like Fight hard!
Managing
with
side.
me!
Always happy to share.
Now to deal with Sunshine.
Oh, yeah, I told that stinking overlord that the Vanishing Sons would be at his service, loyal as ever. Circa, wait!
Sarka has returned! Huh? Circa the unkillable, Circa the insufferable, Circa the destroyer! But if any of you would like to return to my good graces, Circa the merciful asks only one thing. Take this piece of filth and throw him to the worms!
Please, please. No, 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 no! You think he's going to protect you? You're dead! You're all dead!
And that is how you lead mercenaries, little brother?
As long as they're ready for what comes next.
I've got to hand it to you, brother. This is a hell of a plan.
Let's get started. Are your men ready?
We're under attack!
Might just need a few more minutes.
You're all dead! That's the way to do it!
I pilfered some coin at the fortress. Have you come for them?
I came quick. Are you extra for that? The vanishing suns do not yield! They're attacking the water supply!
I hope you're not unhappy with our services. They'll poison the oasis.
With what?
Themselves.
Time to earn that
Let none of them live!
That is generally our approach. You'd have hated having Zosha in charge. I'm much more fun.
I was at the siege of Minas Ithil, and ever since, hunting down the few survivors has been my entertainment. You look like you could be very entertaining! Enough talk, I'm tucking into him!
You know what they say? With friends like these, who needs enemies?
You got no chance, Doc!
Far fought as poorly as you.
You maggot! This desert is going to be your last resting place. Instead of peace, what you'll be resting in is sand. You won't trick me!
Canyon episode with my brother, you know? sword! How is your overlord's arm? Did any deserve? Healing nicely?
I don't do this for the coin!
We have won!
I don't understand you. Your home has been destroyed. Scores of your men are dead. The Orcs will be coming back to finish you up. What have we won?
Today's fight!
Today's fight. What about tomorrow's? And the next day? And the next day? There's no end to it.
Right. All right. You're right. There is no end to it. This isn't the first time I've lost everything. They don't call me unkillable because I don't lose. It's because I never stop fighting. If I did, that would be the end of me.
Trying to take that fortress could be the end of you. You don't realize it, or you don't care. Either way, you're insane.
You're the one who traveled across Mordor to get to the desert. Allied with questionable mercenaries? Destroyed a canyon with a worm? Huh?
When you put it that way, it does sound insane.
Insane, yeah. I think now you understand me, my brother. Come on. Oh, I think I saw you flying yesterday.
You finally show your true colors. You take our gold. You lie to us. And now you show up at my gates to kill us. Men are such vile creatures. My boys will enjoy slaughtering the lot of you!
I don't think he likes us much.
He's about to like us a lot less.
Return!
This fort? Your overconfidence is adorable!
The taste of that!
Anything silent. Always happy to share.
You can't trick me!
No, are you getting sick? Take care! You'll see the dance one to remember! You look a mess, bro! I'm cutting up back!
You've overstepped your bounds. This fort will stand against you.
I want that courtyard!
How about the bonus for the assist here?
I think he wants more!
Don't let him through!
What do you call that? No!
You don't look well, Goblin!
Keep it up! To the inner gatehouse!
Your blood! This is how we do it!
Through the gate! Someone help me bring it down! Oh, drinking doubtless!
I told the lads, don't play hard to get. But you've been so shy. Let's fix that. Let's rip him apart, boys. And make sure he regrets ever setting foot in Mordor.
Stay outside and make sure I'm not disturbed. The Overlord is mine.
You can count on me. Let you down.
I'm just getting warmed up!
You're funny when you burn!
Drinking grog from skull of enemy. Overrated.
You're the one who took my arm. It's time to even the score. I'm going to tear off every limb you have before I kill you.
Well, that doesn't seem even. Even would be an arm for an arm. I got bored out there.
I'll never trust mercenaries again! Polish off, polish up! Ready to die! You two are the top! I'll slaughter all your men after this! Because you...
nothing. You have no idea what's coming. The Dark Lord will return. And when he does, all of your kind will be wiped out.
Truly is a splendid dwelling. The finest place I've ever called home.
Some would call it ostentatious.
Not me. The Marauder Orcs may be bloodthirsty demons, but they have impeccable taste.
They were always going to try and retake it.
Who can blame them?
How unfortunate for them that they will find it unoccupied.
Where are the man-pigs?
He does like to put on a show, doesn't he?
It's a she. Gwendolyn. I checked her underbits.
I have not forgiven your debt, Master Dwarf. Hey, I know where you live.
Well, at least I have a place to live, eh?
He's got me there.
You know, there are other fortresses, much grander than this one.
Tell me more.
Gorgoroth, for one. How do you feel about lava?
Well, look, if there's going to be more battles, you'll need a title.
I think I'm fine.
Baranor the Worm Herder.
No.
Baranor the Disarming.
Very clever.
Baranor the Dwarf Friend.
I don't know about friend.
Baranor the Manbird.
Definitely not.
Baranor the Conqueror.
Oh, that's not bad.
Let's go with Manbird.